Audiophiles. Look, this is in this hobby, we require many things. We require things like amplifiers, DACs, DAPs, earphones, IEMs, headphones. We require cables. We require adapters. Look, whatever it is that you need in your audiophile life, trust me, ddHiFi has got you covered. And in this video, I'm going to look at the new ddHiFi Janus3. That's the third revision of this popular IEM. And we're also going to look at some audiophile treasures. Let's get it. What's cracking, audio fans? It's David here from Prime Audio Reviews. So I'm here today with the ddHiFi Janus3, among many other things. But I just first of all want to look at this lovely case. They've upgraded the case from that other one they used to have. This looks really nice. It's excellent. Semi-rigid little case there, perfect for protecting your IEMs. And I've already given you a glimpse of the IEMs, but I want to show you the box first because there's a little bit of a surprise when you open this one up. It's like, damn, look at that. Oh, I had it upside down, sorry. Look at that. I was not expecting that, and the reason I wanted to show that is because I know that a lot of sci-fi enthusiasts also happen to be anime or manga, or you know, you weebs. Basically, a lot of weebs are into audio as well, so you get this pretty cool unboxing experience. But just like all other ddHiFi products, their packaging is minimalistic and environmentally friendly, and I think they should get a big thumbs up for that. Let's have a look at these IEMs now. And if you're familiar with the Janus series at all, you'll be familiar with these. They look pretty similar. They look very much similar in terms of shell shape and design. Gone is the old MMCX and 2-pin dual connectivity option, but I think it makes more sense to just stick with one. And instead of the old clear plastic shells, now we've got this sort of green one. I think these look fantastic. The build quality, like all ddHiFi stuff, is exquisite. It's just, the products are ridiculously over-engineered. Every time I open a box, I feel like a bit of a criminal, like a robber or something, because it's like, what? The price is this, but you give us this? So anyway, that's the IEMs. Let's have a look at this cable because it is absolutely beautiful. By the way, I should state now the price of the Janus3, the ddHiFi Janus3, is $199. It's a single dynamic driver IEM, and I know there are many worthy competitors in that price range, and we'll get to how these relate or compare to those later on. First of all, I would like to highlight this beautiful cable, this absolutely gorgeous silver-plated copper cable. ddHiFi makes a bunch of cables, and I'll be looking at a few in this video, but just have a look at that. Oh man, it's so nice. And what's really cool, the coolest thing about this cable, apart from being gorgeous and high quality, is it is modular. And in the box you get a 4.4mm balance termination, and you get a 3.5mm single-ended termination. And where is it? Just slides on just like that. So let me go through the Janus3 pretty quickly because we've got a lot of stuff to cover in this video, but I will say that the Janus3, it offers a really well textured bass. It's got beautiful bass texture with impactful sub bass and a balanced mid bass, and that ensures a powerful yet harmonious low end experience. The mid range expresses with clarity and detail, like intense clarity and intense mid range detail, though it does on occasion become a little bit shouty in the upper mids, particularly with certain instruments like electric guitars. But it's a very vibrant and upfront mid-range, perfect for female vocals, incredible for orchestral music or classical music and acoustic music. And then the treble I would class as kind of neutral. It takes somewhat of a backseat to the upper mid-range. It delivers crispness and good detail, though it's not the ultimate in sort of micro detail retrieval, but it is a detailed sounding IEM. That's mostly due to the overall balance and that upper mid-range boost. It's not so much coming from the treble. So the treble itself is actually quite smooth, although it is crisp and pretty precise, but most of the clarity and the definition comes from that upper mid-range. And then for the soundstage, it's only kind of average in width, and that's due partly to the treble that I just explained or described, but it has excellent depth going forward, so it provides this sort of spacious area, elongated kind of stage, which is a little bit deeper than it is wide. And the actual position of the stage itself, like where the center image is, where the vocals come from, is kind of neutral. It's neither really up close and intimate, nor is it pushed far back. It's somewhere sort of in the middle. And thanks to that depth and that, modest but average width, you do get a good sense of spaciousness within the Janus 3's soundstage. And overall, I like these IEMs. First of all, they're beautiful. Secondly, there's not a lot of sort of bullet style IEMs going around at the moment, and that is really quite a nice change. By the way, you can wear these over ear or under ear. They work perfectly in either case, and that is supported by this lovely cable, which does not have preformed ear hooks or those ridiculous angled connectors. So the cable is perfect to facilitate either straight down or over ear wearing. And yeah, the Janus 3, circling back round, I said there is some tough competition in that $200 price range. Things like the Moondrop Kato, things like what's the other thing? I don't know, there's so many. But I think the Janus 3 does things differently enough to warrant your attention. I think specifically this kind of tuning will appeal to the Asian market because they tend to love a brighter upper mid-range, and it gives you this extremely clear, very crisp and vibrant presentation. But it's balanced out well. It's balanced nicely by the sub-bass extension, and the bass extension on these is fantastic. It's really, really good. I think they're a clear step up. They're a clear evolution from the Janus 1. I never tried version 2, but compared to the original Janus, these have better bass extension, and I think that it's just a more refined overall experience. So anyway, that is the Janus 3. Good one. Alright, so now that we've got the earphones done, I've got a bunch of audiophile treasures here. Just check these out. It's like, you've hit the gold mine if you're an audiophile, and I'm going to go through these one by one. I'll try to keep it clear and concise and fairly quick, and I will, hopefully, I'll put bookmarks in the video so you can skip through these to see which ones that you're more interested in. But we're starting today with this, which is the DJ65M, and it is a 6.35 female to 3.5 millimeter adapter. And the price of this one here is $29. Now, it feels amazing. It's actually an aluminium alloy, so this is actually metal. It is extremely robust, and like every other thing I already mentioned, over-engineered ddHiFi just goes nuts on this stuff. So this is ideal for someone, for example, who wants to buy or already has a topping MX3S, which only has a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. So if you've got some full-size headphones with a 6.35 millimeter termination, that is no longer an issue. Now you can use them with your topping MX3S. So that's awesome. 29 bucks, extremely well built and works perfectly. Next on the list is the ddHiFi TC44 Pro Lightning to 4.4mm balanced adapter, or DAC. So this is, wait, where's my phone? Alright, so here's my phone, I found it. So simple. Look, 4.4mm termination. They've also got other versions, other models with like 3.5mm plugs and whatnot, but it just goes straight into your phone like that. And now all the phone's audio is coming from here. So if I've got some 4.4mm IEMs or a cable, for example, look, ta-da, just like that, and it works perfectly. The only issue I have with this, and it's not a fault of ddHiFi at all, it's the stupid lightning connector on the iPhone, which gladly will be gone soon in the latest version, I think. Is if you bump it slightly, just like that, it can disconnect. And that is a real pain. So ideally for this, you want to use it when sitting down or you're not moving about. It's not great in a pocket, but it's perfect for a desktop or, you know, on a bus or something like that. And the price of this one is $79. Inside you've got dual Cirrus Logic CS43131 DAC chips, and the output power is about 120 milliwatts, which is more than enough for just about pretty much every IEM on the market. That is enough output power. It's a really convenient and simple way to get good audio out of your phone, since Apple decided that you no longer need a headphone jack on your phone. Thanks a lot. Moving on, and now we've got the ddHiFi M120B. Now this is a lightning earphone upgrade cable with a microphone, but I believe it is also available with a USB-C termination. But check this out. So you got this cable, it's got a lightning termination. So I can actually just plug it straight into my iPhone like so. And it's available either with 2-pin 0.78mm connectors or MMCX. And look at that, it's just so cool. There is the microphone. The microphone quality is actually excellent. So if you make a lot of calls on your phone, then man, these are so good. And one final thing, I will say that most of these earphone cables with a mic will put the mic or the inline remote here sort of halfway up the cable, somewhere like that. ddHiFi has actually made the Y splitter the microphone and inline remote, which I think is a brilliant idea. And it's there's a nice little tactile button there. It's just high quality. All their stuff is such good quality. Did I mention the price of this one? It is $89. So if you've been looking for a cable with a mic, and specifically a green cable with a mic, this one is your boy. You are set. The next one on our list is the TC07BA, and this is a USB-A to USB-B decoding cable. So it's perfect for your desktop DACs and whatnot. I believe you can also get a USB-C version, so USB-C to USB-B, and a lot of DACs use this termination. This is available in different lengths as well, which is really convenient if you want to sort of really tailor your setup specifically. Now the price of this one is $79, and the build quality is excellent. It's fantastic. It feels absolutely great. It looks amazing. And I used this one recently with my Matrix Mini i4, and I won't talk about how it sounds here, but the cable itself, for a decoding cable, sending ones and zeros, it does work perfectly. Alright, we're almost there. Thanks for sticking around if you've been watching from the beginning, or welcome if you just skipped to this section. But the next product on our list is the M120A. Now this is an earphone upgrade cable with a microphone. It's available with either a 3.5mm single-ended or a 4.4mm balanced termination, and it is an absolutely gorgeous cable. As you can see there, it handles beautifully. And just like the little green buddy over there, it's got one of these fantastic mics built in with an inline remote as well. And you get, again, your choice of connectors there. You can have 2-pin or MMCX, and this is a beautiful little cable. And I get a lot of people asking me, DMing me, or private messaging me, emailing me saying, where can I get an IM cable with a mic? And well, here's your answer. Get this one here. The price of this one is, let me check, it is $59. So not only do you get a mic, but you're getting a very high quality cable. It is beautiful. Now, the last thing I want to look at today, I'm going to move it front and center because it deserves it. This is the BC150B, and this is a headphone upgrade cable. Yeah, there are a whole bunch of different connectors available. I chose these ones, and anyone with Sennheiser 600s or 650s will recognize these immediately. So I got this cable specifically for my Sennheiser HD 650s, and it's available with a 4.4 or 3.5mm termination. The price starts at $119, but it goes up if you want extra length in your cable. I got the 90cm one, which is, I find, absolutely ideal for desktop use, and the HD 650, in my opinion, is perfect. It's ideal for the desktop, so perfect length, and just look at it. It's so pretty. I mean, maybe that doesn't mean anything to you, but it means a lot to me. Not only that, but the actual structure of the wire and the quality of the wires inside is ridiculous. Again, ddHiFi going above and beyond, delivering too much value for too little money. So that's great for us. But if you want to check out more details about the specifics of, you know, what wires are in here, go and check out the website. I'm not going to go into it here because it would just take too long. But have a look at the cable. It is absolutely stunning. It has, it has elevated the use of my HD 650s. The stock cable is decent on the HD 650, but it is nowhere near as good as this, and it does not come with a balanced termination either. So if you've been looking for a balanced cable for your Sennies, mate, this one is unreal. And so that's gonna wrap it up for this video. I know there's a lot of stuff going on here, but if you need any kind of adapter, cable, plugs, whatever, just go and check out ddHiFi. They've got the most incredible stuff. Check out the Janus3 if you're looking for a really competent, vibrant, single dynamic driver IEM. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, Parfam audiophile style. If you're new to the channel and you're into audiophile, especially portable or desktop audiophile, stuff like this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And until next time, I'll see you later.